Gamers, come here real quick. I have a huge problem. And no, it's not the fans you hear roaring in the background probably because my pump is failing on my PC. I don't know why. It's not the fact that I did get Vivian on my account, but it took me all the way going to pity to get her. It's the fact that I couldn't S-rank Shiyu defense this time, and there's only 7 hours left before it resets. So I want to make sure that I'm getting all of the polychromes possible. Okay, I think that's a total of 30 polychromes that I can get now at this point. But hey, every polychrome counts. But I'm going to do something a little bit unconventional because I really don't want to use the old, oh, Yanagi on the team because Yanagi is so good. I feel like Vivian on a Miyabi team is better than Yanagi. I feel like Vivian on just about every team is better than Yanagi on those, in fact, teams. So, genuinely, guys, I do not know how these characters even work. Or the enemies work, right? Does one have long range, one have short range there? Because I don't know. Can we kill this guy? Yo, can we? I really don't want to waste my frostburn on this guy here. I really don't want to. Okay, cool. They're literally just the same guy. Oh, no, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. My problem is they keep coming ungrouped. Quit that. Quit that. We don't need that shit. We don't need that shit. We don't need you to become ungrouped like this. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and hit the ult off, honestly. Go ahead and hit the ult off here. We can go ahead and stun both of them up here. And then go ahead and hit this ult off too. Hopefully get some more like stun time in here before they do some stupid shit. Where's the other guy at, bro? Oh my god, he ran away like a bitch again! He loves doing this, bro. Bro absolutely loves doing this stupid shit and running away. He loves running away, bro. Okay, you know, okay, I don't know what the fuck that did, bro. Okay, I have no clue what that did. Okay, buddy. Okay, I guess pop the ult off, right? Get some extra energy back, I guess. I don't know, man. Get some extra blooms. Look, we got some extra blooms there. Look, we're good, we're good. Oh, wait, another break? Wait, another break. That's massive for us. Okay, wait. We go back in with her now? Oh, wait. Oh, this guy's cooked. Oh, this guy is cooked, guys. Oh, he's cooked. It's up. Okay, that easy clap, guys. Dude, we destroyed this stage. Vivian's bloom is so strong. It is unreal. It is, I feel, so much better than Yanagi's disorder proc she does. I get that she has like a low, like little score thing down here. She did a lot more than that. You guys cannot tell me that she did not carry that team with most of the damage there. I get that Miyabi was doing a lot of damage. Don't get me wrong. She was. She was doing so much off field. It is unreal. And that's why I feel like she's better than Yanagi. And with going off of how well that team performed, I really wanted to try some alternative teams. And what do I mean by alternative teams? I mean, obviously teams without Yanagi, right? But I also wanted to try teams without Miyabi as well, because probably a lot of people don't have Miyabi. Maybe some people don't have Miyabi, right? So I wanted to try a little sussy little comp, that consisting of Juyan and Astro. I guess you could really replace Nicole on the team. You would lose DPS, obviously, but I did use Astra, Vivian, and Juyan on the same team, and my god, this team absolutely snapped. Now, there are a little bit of weird things with this team, right? Because you do have to have a different playstyle than you normally would with Juyan. Normally, Juyan, you wait and use full burst when the enemy's broken. We were using this in the, whatever this game mode is right here. I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head right now, but basically what you have to do with this team is you have to hold on to most of Juyan's burst, but you kind of use it in between, right? So what I mean by this is you can use a lot of her like shells in between, like when you're swapping in and out, because you are going to be having, you know, obviously the bloom effect go off when you're proccing that anomaly off on the enemy or the corruption off on the enemy, right? So that's the big goal here, is proccing those corruptions off, getting those blossoms off, so your Vivian is coming onto field and doing some additional damage for you. And then what's going to be happening is after you're proccing off these additional damage procs with Vivian here, is you're getting that extra damage off with Juyan herself, right? And then you can go swap into someone like Vivian here, and then Vivian can do a good job clearing up just like any extra damage, getting her burst back up, you know, and just getting buffs back up in general. And then when the real cream of the crop comes in is whenever you actually break the enemy's shield. Obviously, this is going to work really good for this game mode and this particular boss because you get extra points from dodging the boss. Juyan has a really easy time of dodging the boss here. Vivian has a fuck ton of iframes for whatever reason that is. But like I said, guys, the main goal of this is breaking the enemy and going full verse with your Juyan. That means using both your skills, obviously skill first if you have her signature W engine, and then ulting and everything like that, and then using full shotgun shell burst, so you're getting all the blossoms off on the enemy, and you're just doing massive damage to it. We ended off with around a 22,000 score, and we got to our 20,000 score, which is all 3 stars around the 15-second marker. I think this could be improved upon, obviously. I think you probably could get this around maybe the 20 and or 30% marker, 30-second marker, if you played the team better than me. Obviously, I didn't play the team to the fullest because I did use Vivien burst outside of when I guess you would really want to be using it and saving up for those points, right? Like, I'm not saying, like, the thing is, right, it's weird. You don't want to be saving up enough energy where Vivien just maxed out with everything, like her whole fucking energy bar is full, her ult's been full for a while. You don't want to do that, right? You want to make sure your timing's perfect, and I'm ass at timing, so it doesn't really work for me. And then also timing up with Astrial's buffs here as well, making sure you swap out in time and stuff like that. Hey, down bad, honestly, but this team overall does work just because of how much anomaly buildup you're putting on the enemy, or how much corrosion and or ether buildup you're putting on the enemy. Because everyone on this team is doing ether damage. You have Astrial doing off-field ether damage. You have Vivian doing off-field ether damage and obviously doing the blossom. Then you have Vivien doing her on-field damage and really puckering up the enemy and destroying his whole fucking life. And then I thought to myself, what is the best free-to-play team that you could use with Vivian here? And that's going to be a team with Piper and Lucy. And now, normally I do use Piper and Lucy on the same team together, but I usually use Yanagi here, and this is yet another reason why I think that Vivian is going to be better on a team here. The reason being because she does a lot of off-field attacks, meaning if you're doing off-field attacks, you get a lot of off-field disorders as well, because she's putting Blossom on the enemy, which inherently gives you some ether buildup on the enemy, which leads to the corrosion, and then also you have Lucy there too, putting some fire procs to enemies, so that leads to more disorders, which leads to more blooms. So literally you have 3 different types, which allow you to proc 3 different blooms. So honestly, fucking amazing. This comp absolutely slaps. Now, with this comp as well, you lose blooms very, very fast depending on how you're playing this team, right? You gotta think, right? If you're playing this team correctly, you're getting a lot of bloom procs from Lucy by just using EX skills and stuff like that. You're getting a lot of bloom procs from Piper as well, because Piper's spinning to win on the enemy and just getting massive amounts of like reprocs of assault off of the enemy, and then you're using her ult too, which is building that up even faster. So you really do want to be swapping to Vivian much more frequently. And honestly, I got into situations where I was running out of energy for my Vivian when I didn't really have that problem with any of my other teams because of how fast you're going through your blooms. I know this is a really good problem. I feel like this is honestly a pretty good problem to have. Like, you're going through your bloom super fast, meaning you're getting through most of your damage. So the real intricacy with this team is really just timing up when to use Vivian's blooms, meaning you're going through skilling with Lucy. And then when you're on your Lucy and you're doing your spin to win, right? Say the enemy attacks you, then you want to make sure you use your quick assist or your defensive assist there to swap into Vivian so she gets her 2 free stacks there. But with that too, Piper is still doing her spin to win, and then she'll launch off her slam attack. So she does some type of off-field damage as well. Like, she's gonna finish that animation, the spin animation and the slam down. So when she's still doing that, you have Vivian on the field possibly getting a bloom up, and when you're getting that bloom up, maybe it procs by the time she slams her hammer down, maybe it doesn't. Still, at the end of the day, this team is very synergistic, and I'm telling you how good this team is, guys. Honestly, probably one of the best teams in the game. I ended up getting my 20,000 score with at least 37 seconds left on the clock, so hey, absolutely amazing. This team fucking slapped dick, slapped ass. You could honestly probably get your 20,000 score within a minute. I think this is the best score I've ever gotten on this game mode. I'm pretty dog shit at this game mode. I'm pretty dog shit at just combat in general. So for me to get this score is really, really good, and I do feel like this is one of the best teams in the game, and I do feel like Vivian is one of the best characters in the game. So with that being said, guys, no Yanagi, no problem. I really don't think you need Yanagi. Honestly, I feel like she is the direct upgrade for Yanagi in a lot of situations. But yeah, guys, that's really going to do it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Later. Bye-bye. And don't forget to subscribe as well. Please, bye. I don't know.